I have interviewed all kinds of criminals to try to find out how to teach people not to become their victims, including child molesters. So I went to a prison and interviewed several of them about how they picked their victims, how they got their victims alone. And it was very eye-opening in trying to teach parents and kids how not to be victimized. And one of them wrote me a very lengthy letter about how he operates, how his mind works, and what he wishes parents would know to tell their kids. So this is going to be a little bit longer than normal, but I'm going to read quite a bit of what he says, because it is stuff that we talk about all the time, but it's straight from a child predator's mouth. These children, he says, are not human beings to me. They are simply objects like a comfortable couch, a television remote, or a ham sandwich. They are simply a tool I use to satisfy a basic desire, I think, of a need. Basically, I feel bad. I want to feel better. Sexual release feels good. Control of another person feels good. I chose that as a sexual release through a child to make me feel better. He says it may sound like an oversimplification, but with a child there is no pressure to perform or satisfy them, because their needs are not the point. He also says that he can promise you know somebody who's currently sexually abusing a child. He says, I am the nice neighbor who gardens every day. I'm the friend who babysits. I am someone's dad, someone's brother. I'm someone's husband. You could not pick me out of a lineup, nor would you guess by watching me on a daily basis that I think a 10-year-old in a short skirt and white knee socks is sexy. I am a master manipulator. You may have your doubts, but I can count on you not wanting to be wrong when suggesting that maybe I'm trying something funny. That fear of embarrassment from confronting an innocent person is what lets me do what I do. I was convinced that I love some of my victims. Some abusers believe the victim wants or enjoys the sex. Some abusers believe they are in a committed relationship with the child. An abuser is not sick. There is no pill, no shot to make them better. Treatment can teach them how to make better choices, but ultimately, we will desire contact with the child until we die. Because for us, it is not about sex, it is about power and control. The desire is all about the control. He goes on to say, a child molester doesn't wake up one day and think it's going to be a good day to begin molesting children, but does choose one day to cross that line from fantasy and touching ourselves to touching someone else. But in order to abuse a child, I have to find a candidate, which means I have to first manipulate the adults around us to make sure that it's okay with being alone with the child is acceptable and okay. Then I have to groom the child that it's okay to be alone with me. Then I must isolate them from other people, other adults and children, because I need to be alone with them. Finally, I must make sure the child will keep our secret. I either make them feel guilty or I threaten with violence. Like, we won't be able to do all the fun things that we do. We won't be able to have the special relationship. I won't be able to give you things, or I'll hurt the people that you love. You'll destroy